Welcome to another edition of At the Pictures with myself, Jimmy DePalma, and who's this guy sitting here?
Number one boy, Chaz Scorsese.
Number one boy! Alright, boy! Anyway, it's a bit street, wasn't it? This edition
As
oh, you go for it then.
Maleficent, the Mistress of Evil.
Well done, the full title. Special effects at no extra cost. We'll put that in slow motion, that bit. Well, we were at the pictures and we saw this one because we saw the first one, and Angelina Jolie, it's just a role she was kind of created to play, I think, because when it comes down to it, she bewitched Brad Pitt with her beauty and her feminine wiles and all that. But in this one, she's back, isn't she?
And she's got wings.
She had wings in the first one, did she know?
She had wings at the start and then...
Like a big black budgie. And she's got the wee guy's black back where the crow guy that we like, the wee Irish crow. You know, kind of the comedy character, he's back. And what do you call it? But this time, can I say her name? What
Maleficent.
His daughter is in the...
You mean goddaughter?
Well, it's her daughter, goddaughter. You know, she's human and she's like a big black budgie. And so she is going to get married to the prince of the other kingdom, where the king's wife is none other than Michelle Pfeiffer, who's looking remarkably hot for being like 105 years old. So she's in it. She's
Is she
105 years old, if I'm correct. I don't know. I get everything off Wikipedia.
And I think though, not being bad, but the oldest person in the world. This is a Guinness World Record. He's probably died by now. On 2017, there was this Chinese man who lived to a whopping 115.
115? Oh,
and he's still living according to the Guinness, but I think he's
he maybe not lived as long here because he'd have to be forced to work. Well, that's it. Anyway, but back to the film, and as we know, it's quite a comedy moment, isn't it? What's her name?
Maleficent.
She's invited to dinner because it's like meet the in-laws kind of thing with the wedding all set, and we know there's going to be bad shenanigans because Michelle Pfeiffer, we're not spoiling anything. She's the evil queen in it. She's like using and as opposed to magic, she's using technology and science to try and defeat all the magic people and all that. And she's got miniature goblin guy, little Warwick Davis, who's we know was in Willow as a goodie in that.
I'm not just sorry to bust your bubble, but there was I got stuck at a point. There was the dwarf what died. Who's a famous actor? Who's he again?
A dwarf that died that was a famous actor. The guy that played R2-D2, Kenny Baker. He was famous.
It was the person who was bald.
The wee Vern Troyer. He was tiny. The wee guy that was Mini-Me. Yeah, he was in Austin Powers. He died, yeah. He was a kind of tiny wee miniature man. So that was back to the action with this one. We can't give too much away, but suffice to say is there's big battle scenes, but the main bout of the evening is Jolie versus Pfeiffer, and they really get it on as a like clash.
Tech versus magic.
Tech versus magic. Anyway, I don't know. I think I've had too much coffee, but we'll not give too much away. But there's a scene in it. What is like my recollection? You'll not know this film. I've not shown it to you yet. Flash Gordon for 1980 had the kind of the Hawkmen attacking Ming's kind of city, and there's reminiscent of the big black budgies coming in because doesn't she? I'm not spoiling anything here, but Maleficent
and finds a finds a place what has its own island.
Yeah, and it's all with our own kind, the budgie people, going about with the budgie wings and clapping about and all that. And they don't like the humans because the humans have been hunting their race to extinction.
You might not get this, but this is a wee spoiler. It's a noise.
Tiny wee spoiler. Do it then. What is it? That's Shaun the Sheep again.
No.
Oh, that's a good bit. That's a bit at the end. What the fate awaits one of the characters at the end. Anyway, but I mean, Michelle Pfeiffer's really evil in it. Brilliant. She only looks about 30. Michelle Pfeiffer, amazing for her age, 105 as we said. She's good in it as a baddie. Citizen Smith, old Wolfie Smith, is her husband, the king, who she kind of gets out the picture. He spends we're no spoiling it, he spends most of the picture sleeping. Anyway, what about you? What was your favourite bit? Did you like
Maleficent.
Nah, did you like her?
She was, it kind of was funny because she was actually like the one what was truly funny in it because it acted tried to act normal, and this is just a scene
doing her smile.
Terminator Genesis. There's a thing where it goes.
He tries to smile.
And the
crow, our helpful assistant, the crow guy, the Irish guy, who's quite good in it as well, tries to get Mississippi to Maleficent to smile, to be normal. So that was a Kate comedy minute, but that was really good. I think. Why you keep kicking the camera, Chaz?
Sorry, that was just trying to try slide tackle so I can be up some
You'll
people.
get carpet burns. Anyway. It was good, and there's nothing really bad in it, but a few folk kind of die in it and that. As I say, and there's cute wee porcupine fairies for the kids to like. You like the wee things, and a mushroom fairy, a magic mushroom fairy. And the battle scene at the end is full on, isn't it? Prince is a bit wimpy. Why would Cody Neist, why would her daughter marry this wimpy gate? Anyway, imagine having Thingme as your mother-in-law with the big horns coming in. That's another thing. Her daughter tries to get her to hide the horns, which is bad because you should always try and be the person that you really are. Because we really are Jimmy De Palma and Chaz Scorsese. Or are we? Yeah, who knows? Anyway, that's it. Let's get to the marks. That's us back, and I'm going to get right in here and give it a 4. I don't give 5s, but it was impressive, and I stayed awake through the whole thing. And the battle, my main thing was the battle of acting ability probably, and the beauty chops of Angelina Jolie versus Jolie Pfeiffer. What are you giving it, Chaz?
Okay, I will give it a 5, no 1.
Top marks, 9 out of 10. Alright, what's up with you?
So I can do it.
Right, here's Chaz's wee secret bit at the end. Right, you do it. What are you going to do? I'll go away. Will I leave?
You can stay, but...
Not say anything.
Okay.
Go on with it.
You can talk if you want.
No, I'll just nod. Okay,
so this is a private one, and it's the Terminator, and it's a really good film. It's quite scary at parts, and I'm allowed to spoil the ending. It's very old, and this is about what really scared me. It's how the Terminator walked. It looked like it was very creepy, and at the end, when it was crawling, it was creepy when it crawled over Reese's dead body. I was like, oh.
Chaz is really just like a small person. He is in his 30s. I should point out that we did show him this film. Anyway, go on. And that was the bit that it was creepy. What it was very good.
And
you've been terminated.
And for when you said that was very good, and it
was rubbish accent.
Well, it sounded more like Dracula.
You've been terminated. Uzi 9mm.
You sound more like Sylvester Stallone.
Alright.